My dear students, in the last class we discussed up to exercise 1.5. Second main is finished. Now in this class we are going to discuss the next concept, third main, exercise 1.5 third main. Exercise 1.5 third main. Okay. The question is, recall pi is defined as ratio of circumference of a circle to its diameter, say d, that is pi is equal to c divided by d. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you resolve this condition? They ask that we write c in the form of, or we write pi is equal to c divided by d. Pi is equal to c pi is equal to c divided by d. Write that pi is equal to c divided by d. Where they ask that pi gives the contradiction of a irrational number. We know that pi is irrational number. Pi is equal to irrational number. That the concept we already know that. We already know the concept pi is equal to irrational number. We know that, but from this expression we say that we assume that it is a contradict to pi is irrational. How do you solve that? Before this, first we know this. How that formula works? We know the formula. Circumference of the circle c is equal to 2 pi r. It is the formula for the circumference of the circle. In radius is the formula. But if you write in this way, c is equal to 2r into pi. Now, in place of 2r, I write c is equal to d pi, because in place of 2r is equal to d. We know that. So the radius of the circle is double, diameter of the circle is double the radius of the circle. We already know this concept. So in place of 2r, we written d there. Now pi is equal to, directly write c divided by d is equal to pi. This is the formula written. Pi is equal to c divided by d. Then they have asked pi is irrational number. It is contradiction. How it is contradiction? There is no contradiction. There is no contradiction. No contradiction. Because there is no contradiction. There is no contradiction because c is the circumference of the circle. It has the rational value. It has the rational value. Rational value. And also d is also the rational value. D is also rational. Because both, if you measure from scale or any other device, c and d both have rational values. Do not having irrational values. These two not having irrational values. These are always having rational value. From this concept, we say that it is contradiction. Pi is irrational. We assume that it is a contradiction to each other. There is no contradiction at all. Okay. Now we go to the next concept for the next problem. Fourth problem. There is no contradiction problem. This is the solution for this question. Now we go through the next question. Next question is the fourth question. Represent the square root of 9.3. Square root of fourth question. 9.3 square root of 9.3. We have to represent on a number. Representation of a square root of 9.3 on a number line. Then how to represent that square root of 9.3 on a number line? For this question, we want the compass box. That first, with the help of scale, take the scale. With the help of scale, first draw AB line. AB is equal to, first here I will say that AB is equal to 9.3 centimeter. Draw line. AB is equal to 9.3 centimeter. First draw the line. Now you are drawing the line. AB is equal to 9.3 centimeter. Is the line AB. Is A, is B. Is 9.3 centimeter. After drawing the line AB 9.3 centimeter, mark that one end A and the other end B. Again, take a scale. After taking scale, extend B up to 1 centimeter, or extend B up to 1 centimeter, or here I write here BC is equal to 1 centimeter. Draw BC is equal to 1 centimeter, or the line extended from B to C is a 1 centimeter. From the line BC is equal to 1 centimeter. Is extended line is a BC. Is the name here C. BC is equal to 1 centimeter. It is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Now after this, from point B is there. Here it is point B. From point B, draw a perpendicular line to the AC. Drawing perpendicular line, it may be from B, draw perpendicular bisector, or in other words, from point B, you have construct a 90 degree angle. From point B, you have construct a 90 degree angle. For constructing 90 degree angle, take D, point of the D is put on the B. After putting pointer on B, mark here 90 degree mark, and draw one straight line. Here, draw one straight line. Yes, straight line is drawn. After drawing straight line, what you do there? Next concept here, two concepts are facing. These are the general concepts of construction. Next concept here, draw perpendicular bisector to AC. Draw perpendicular bisector to perpendicular bisector to AC. Draw perpendicular bisector to AC. These are the steps for the construction. Here, perpendicular bisector, how to draw? You have already learned in the last classes, or 8th standard classes, 7th standard classes. You know that how to draw the perpendicular bisector. Take a divider. From the divider, where from A to C, you want to draw the perpendicular bisector. Then put the one arm of the divider from A on A. Take more than half. It is more than half. Okay. Take more than half of AC. More than half of AC. And after taking more than half of AC, it is more than half. It is less than half. Don't take less than half. Take more than half. It is more than half. Okay. Take more than half and draw an arc above the line AC, and draw another arc below the line of AC. Then don't change the length of this divider or compass. Cut the given first arc. from point C. Now same way another arc is there, that arc also cut from point C. After cutting from point C, both the arcs, now draw the line, draw the straight line such that that straight line passes from the both the arcs. Here it is a Chinese drum. It is a perpendicular bisector. Then the perpendicular bisector divides the given line exactly half. Where it divides exactly half, mention that point as a O. It is the point O. This is the point O. After mentioning from point O, now draw a perpendicular from that point O. Draw semicircle. Here, draw semicircle from point O, taking radius AO or OC. AO or OC. Taking radius AO or OC. This is the mentioned point here. Taking radius AO or OC. Then draw a semicircle. Semicircle is drawn. Okay, semicircle is drawn. Now, where it is the 90-degree line cut here, 90-degree line cuts from point B. Okay, where the line cuts the semicircle, mention that point as a, this point as a ABC is there. You have to mention that as a D. Now, BD is equal to length of here I will write here. BD is equal to square root of 9.3. What is the length of BD? Is the value of square root. Is the value of square root here. Is the value of square root 9.3. Now here not finished. The answer here not finished here. Now what can do here? We represent that on a number line. It is a number line. Okay. So take how much BD is there. Or extend this line. Extend this line. After extending this line, take how much BD is there. How much BD is there? That much you cut there. That much you cut there. Here it is the required value. Here it is the x value. It is x. It is the representation of, or it is x is equal to here square root of 9.3. It is the representation of here. We represented the value here. Here we represented the value of 9.3 on a number line. It is the this type of a simple construction is there. Representation of 9.3 on a number line. Representation of 9.3 on a number line. These are the following methods. First you draw. These are the steps. First you draw EB line. 9.3 centimeter line is there. EB line 9.3 centimeter is there. After this, BC is equal to 1 centimeter. BC is equal to 1 centimeter. Extend. BC extend to 1 centimeter. Now, from next step, draw perpendicular bisector to AC. before that writing perpendicular bisector trace A, from point B you drawn here a 90 degree straight line. 90 degree mentioned here and you draw here on a straight line. Okay, that makes 90 degree to the angle. The base is from point B. After that we drawn perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector is the perpendicular bisector to east. We drawn the perpendicular bisector to east. After that, draw semicircle from point O. After that, draw semicircle from point O, taking radius as U. Now here, draw here semicircle. Now, after this, here, the semicircle cuts the given line BD such that in this point, then that point is mentioned there as D. Then BD is equal to value of square root of 9.3. But we do not want the value of square root of 9.3. We represent 9.3 on a number. Then how much BD is there? First, before that, BC extend. Then how much BD is there? With the help of divider from point B, cut the extended line. Then where it cuts the extended line? Here it cuts the extended line. Mentioned there x, that is the value of 9.3. That is the value of the square root of 9.3 on a number. In this way, we have to represent the square root value of the number. Okay. Now, next concept, rationalization. Rationalization is the next concept is there. Here I will mention there. Rationalization. Before we going to the fifth main, we have some theory part here. Rationalization. Rationalization. Here, if given any root, for example, if square root of A is A, then its rationalized value is equal to square root of. In other words, if square root of 3 is given, then its rationalized value is square root of 3. If two terms are there, for example, 2 plus square root of 3 is 2 plus square root of 3, then its rationalized value is, you have to do here, change the middle sign. Change the middle sign means 2 minus 2 minus 2. Similarly, here 5 minus square root of 7 is there. Then how its rationalized value is 5 plus square root of 7 plus square root of 7. It is the rationalization theory part of the rationalization. Then after knowing theory part of the rationalization, we go through the next concept, fifth main, exercise 1.5, fifth main in the next class. Thank you.